How do you just get started lowering your blood pressure by yourself? Well, that's the subject of this video. And if you're watching this video, it's probably because you have high blood pressure along with some other things. And you are probably, like most people, shocked that how could you have high blood pressure? How is this even possible? They always call when I'm doing a video, so I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Okay, so I'm back. Here's the first thing that you want to do. You want to manage stress. You might be shocked how stress plays a role in our blood pressure. So before you even think about changing your diet and exercising and doing supplements and all these different things, it's very, very important that you learn how to manage stress. And you know, it's hard to do as soon as you try to make a YouTube video, the phone rings, right? And all you're trying to do at lunchtime is just make a darn video so that you could put it on YouTube and help people, right? It drives you nuts. You got to learn how to manage stress. Now, there are a number of things that you can do. Number one, you can do deep breathing exercises. This is equivalent to brushing your teeth. So if you do deep breathing exercises every single day, you'd be surprised. It actually temporarily lowers your blood pressure. However, over a period of time, it has very beneficial effects of reducing cortisol and over time, lowering your blood pressure on a more permanent basis. It may not be the only thing that you do, but for some, that is the key to lowering blood pressure, is to manage your stress. The other option is if you're the type of person that has trouble dealing with stressful things in your life, then you simply either need to get help managing stress mentally. It's not enough to just simply say, oh doc, I'm stressed, give me a pill. That's not what we're talking about here. Managing stress mentally, learning that what's the worst that can happen in this type of situation and not worrying about things, really just calming the mind down. So, number one, watch the videos that I have on learning how to manage stress through deep breathing. I have a number of them. I promise at the end I'll put one in a box here that shows you exactly how to do it. So let's say you get that down, you start to manage stress much better. Now, should you start exercising or should you change your diet first? That's really a toss-up. It really almost does not matter which one you do first. You're going to eventually do both, but you have to create a situation where it's a habit and that you can do it. So if I tried to tell a patient, look, we're going to manage stress, we're going to change your diet, and we're going to radically change how you exercise, and we're all doing that today, it doesn't work. So you want to create a habit of changing something and doing it on a daily basis. So in that regard, the easiest thing to do would be to change exercise. What type of exercise can you do? You could run, you could swim, you could ride a bike. The easiest thing to do, the thing that most people have the ability to do, is to walk. Unless you live in an environment that it's too dangerous to walk outside, then you're going to have to find a way to either do a treadmill or an elliptical or something indoors. What you will do is you will start every single morning after your deep breathing exercises, you go for a walk. Walk 5 minutes in one direction, turn around, come back. We're talking about 10 minutes of exercise. Create that habit and you've got it nailed. The last thing that you can do is you could change your diet. And what I would recommend that you do is to just change one meal at a time. Change your breakfast, for example, to a healthy meal. Keep eating the normal way that you do. As a general rule, you'll start changing all the meals that you have, and the key and the final thing I want to leave you with on how to do it is reduce the amount of food that you eat. Whatever your plate looks like, if you can just eat 3/4 of it at each meal, you've got all the habits that you need. Everything else just seems to fall in place when it comes to lowering your blood pressure by yourself. Any other information, just go ahead and watch all the videos that I have on blood pressure. I hope this all serves you well.